Hi friends, thank you so much for all the love and support that you all have been giving me on my video that I told you guys that I passed the LMSW board exam on the first try. I appreciate it so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So because you guys loved it so much and I see that you engaged with that video a lot, I take it that there's a lot of other social workers that are planning to sit for the board exam, whatever level that is, the BSW, MSW, CSW, it's all the same. We're all trying to reach that number one goal, which is to pass that board exam. So I wanted to give back to you guys. I want to give you 25 tips on how to actually pass the exam or how to prepare, whatever. But I'm going to break it down into 5 tips per video, so it's much more digestible, and we don't want too long of a video. So this is video number 1 of my 5 tips of how you can pass the ASWB exam. And I just want to let you know in advance, I just wrote all the notes down, so I don't really have a particular order. You just have to kind of listen to all the videos, I guess, and then take from it whatever you feel was beneficial for you or what you can use. You can definitely add to it because there's more people like you looking for advice on how to pass this exam. So please feel free to drop your comments, drop advice. Not opposed to that at all. But yeah, let's go ahead and get started with this so we can go ahead and get these videos out and help somebody else become licensed. So tip number 1 is to believe in yourself. Can't go far if you don't have any belief. You may have all the knowledge that you need, but if you don't believe that you can do it, you're not going to do it. Tip number 2, familiarize yourself with the way that the test is actually set up. You need to know what's the structure of the test. You also need to know it is 170 questions, but only 150 of those questions are going to count towards your actual score for whether or not you pass or fail the exam. You don't get to know which 20 are going to be randomly put in there for future tests. You're just going to have to answer all the questions as if every question is going to count towards your final score. Take the test. Don't worry about the 150 out of 170. Don't worry about trying to get a perfect score on it. Just go and do your best. Stay centered. Take the exam. Tip number 3, you need to familiarize yourself with the content that's going to be on the exam. Human development and diversity, assessment and planning, direct and indirect practices. There's professional values and ethics. Like, you just need to know all of that. Tip number 4, you want to make sure that you are taking practice exams. These are called mock exams. So I purchased the ASWB mock exam. I did that for my bachelor's level and the master's level. And I passed both tests. I know people will say don't get your license at the bachelor's level, and I agree with that. Because I was unable to get a job with my bachelor's, even though I was licensed. It's really, really hard because places want LMSW and LCSW. It depends on where you live. Some states are okay with the bachelor's level. Some states are okay with you being licensed. Some states are okay with you not. Like, just figure it out for your state. And noticing they prefer LMSW and LCSW, don't waste your time taking the LBSW because it's just going to be a waste of money. But it did help me to prepare for actually taking the master's level. But I recommend that you do purchase the ASW mock exam. It was $85, I believe. It's worth it because it sets it up exactly how the real test is going to be. It's not going to be the same questions, of course, but the whole format, what options they offer for you to actually like they have highlighting, they have scratch out, mimics how many answer choices you will have on the test. So some of them is 3 option choices and some of them are 4. When I took my LBSW exam, it was 4 years ago, and at that time every question had 4 answer choices that I could choose from. This one has a mix, 4 and 3. So familiarize yourself with that just so you get comfortable. And I recommend that you take that actual mock exam a week before you take the real exam. But you can also get mock exams through ChatGPT. That helped me a lot doing it that way. You can also get them off of Google. They have free ones on there. So if you don't want to pay the $85, take advantage of doing the free mock exams through ChatGPT and Google. And tip number 5, create affirmation notes. Get you some sticky notes, and anytime that you have a bad thought, I'm going to fail this test, take out that sticky pad, write down, I'm going to pass this test. And take that sticky note and stick it somewhere that you frequent in your home, at work, in your car, wherever, and stick it there. And you're going to look at that every day. Every day. Because you want to get rid of that thought. Even if you're not thinking that thought anymore, it's still subconsciously in your mind. So if you're reminding yourself by reading that positive note to replace the negative thought that you had, it's going to help you to build that muscle of faith and to believe in yourself and build your courage. So that's it for video number 1. Remember, God loves you, I love you, and you should be loving yourself. Bye.